Power of silence. Today, we are going to talk about something very simple but very deep. Something that many people ignore but still search for their whole life. And that thing is silence. Not empty silence, not boring silence, but the kind of silence that heals, guides, and awakens you. The power of silence is greater than most people realize. In a world full of noise, speed, pressure, and distraction, silence becomes a gift. It becomes a place where your mind can rest, your heart can speak, and your soul can plead. Most people fear silence because silence makes them face themselves. When there is no noise, no phone, no outside rush, they are left alone with their thoughts. But that is exactly where growth begins. Silence is not weakness. Silence is a strength. Silence is not empty. Silence is full. It is full of answers, clarity, peace, and hidden power. When your life is full of noise, your mind becomes confused. You hear too many opinions. You follow too many voices. You start forgetting your own inner truth. But when you sit in silence, something beautiful happens. Your inner voice becomes louder than the world outside. And that inner voice often knows the truth before your mind does. This is why silence is so powerful. Silence helps you hear yourself. One of the greatest gifts of silence is that it helps you hear your own thoughts clearly. In daily life, we move so fast. We wake up, check our phones, reply to messages, watch videos, solve problems, and keep running. Because of this, we rarely stop and ask ourselves simple questions. Who am I really? What do I truly want? What is good for my life? What I am avoiding? Silence gives you space to ask these questions honestly. And when you sit quietly, without forcing anything, the answers slowly begin to rise. Sometimes the answers came from a thought, sometimes as a feeling, sometimes as peace, sometimes as a deep knowing. It does not always shout, it whispers. Silence clears the mind, a noisy mind you cannot see clearly. When your mind is full of stress, fear, overthinking, and confusion, it becomes difficult to think wisely. Too fast, you may worry too much. You may lose trust in yourself. Silence helps clear that mental fog. Silence. When you sit in stillness, your nervous system starts relaxing. Your breath slows down. Your body softens. Your mind gets a chance to settle. And in that calm space, new ideas can come. But the decisions can come. Fresh energy can come. Many people look for answers outside, but the real answers often appear when the mind becomes quiet. Silence strengthens your energy. Everything in life carries energy. Your words carry energy. Your thoughts carry energy. Your emotions carry energy. Silence also carries energy. Speaking, acting, explaining, and defending yourself matter. But when you learn the power of silence, your energy becomes stronger and more focused. Because it teaches self-control, it teaches presence, it teaches patience. A person who knows when to speak and when to remain silent becomes the more powerful than a person who speaks all the time. But is not always sometimes real power is calmness. Silence and the law of attraction. Now let's go deeper. Many people talk about the law of attraction. They say that what you think, what you feel, what you believe begins to shape your life. And silence this in a very beautiful way. Now why? Because when you are silent, your mind becomes less chaotic. And when your mind becomes less chaotic, your thoughts become clearer. And when your thoughts become clearer, your energy becomes stronger. So you align with what you truly want. Constantly speaks from fear, complain, or stay mentally noisy, you may keep attracting confusion. But when you enter silence, you create space for intention, faith, and clarity. Imagine with peace. It allows you to believe with trust. It allows you to receive with openness. Shin is not just about asking for something, it is also about becoming aligned with it. And silence is one of the best ways to become aligned. Silence and universal laws. Many universal laws people can talk about. The law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of cause and effect, the law of assumption, and more. But at the heart of all these laws in one simple truth, your inner state matters. What happens inside you shapes that happens around you. And silence helps you connect with your inner state. When you sit in silence, you become more aware of your vibration. Is whether you are calm or restless, grateful or fearful, clear or confused. This awareness is powerful because once you are aware, you can choose better. Silence gives you a chance to reset your energy. It gives you a chance to realign your thoughts. It gives you a chance to return to your natural balance. Wise people, spiritual teachers, and great thinkers value silence so deeply. Because in today's world, people want everything fast. Fast success, fast answers, fast healings, but life does not always work in a rush. So patience. Not everything must be forced. Not every answer must come immediately. Must be solved right now. The thing you can do is stop, breathe, and wait with trust. Silence helps you understand that timing matters. Seeds do not become trees overnight. Rivers do not reach the ocean in one step, and healing does not happen in one moment. I ensure that growth is natural, and natural things take time. Heals the hurt. Many people carry pain inside them. Some pain is loud, some pain is silence. The safe place to release that pain. Busy, you may not notice what you are feeling, but in silence, hidden emotions rise gently to the surface. This is not a bad thing, this is healing. Silence can help you cry. It can help you forgive. It can help you let go. It can help you. When you do not speak all the time, people listen more. When you don't speak, be more weight. Your presence becomes more powerful. This is why silence is connected to wisdom. Wisdom is not about saying everything you know. Wisdom is about knowing what is true, what is necessary, and what should remain unsaid. What is the present moment? Most suffering comes from living in the past or the future. When thrown before, we worry about what may go wrong later, but silence brings you back to now. The moment is weird, life actually happens. When you are fully present, even simple things feel sacred. A breed feels peaceful, a sundial feels beautiful, a small moment feels meaningful. Silence helps you return to the state of presence, and presence is one of the highest forms of peace. Problems, the real power of silence is this. Here's yourself. It clears your mind, it strengthens your energy, it supports your intention. It aligns you with the universal laws, it heals your heart, it teaches your patience, it makes your words stronger, and it brings you back to the peace or the absence of life. In its simplest form, silence is where clarity is born. At first, silence is where your true power begins. So do not be afraid of silence. Sit with it, respect it, learn from it, and allow it to transform you. Because sometimes the loudest vision comes from the widest place. Thank you.